Well, it is late winter. We got really deep snow, probably about 3 feet, and in some places where it's drifted or there's tree wells, we're looking at 4.5 feet. I got my snowshoes on, and Belle and I are going to head out and do some bushcraft winter camping. Got a rough idea what I'd like to try to do, utilizing the snow, some trenching, tarps, and hopefully be able to have a fireplace inside our shelter. We are expecting some snowfall, a little bit of snow, nothing too crazy. Hopefully we get a bit, because man, is that ever pretty. It's supposed to drop down to about minus 12 degrees Celsius tonight. Looking forward to it. Come on. Bella just started snarling. I'm looking up, I'm like, there's nothing to snarl at. And then I just see these. Look like fox tracks. Could even be small coyote, actually. We never used to have coyotes here. Now we do. Oh, there's 2 of them. Definitely from today. Bella's sniffing them out. It was so fresh, she started snarling. I don't think it's around. It's snowed since then, but it might even be right up there. Hey, you smell a fox? Bella's helping dig, aren't you, Belly? Yes, you are. It's getting late in the day. I only got a few hours to complete this, so we'll see how it goes. good. Good.
Yeah.
Another plus to wearing the snowshoes is as I walk around, it freezes up and I'm making blocks because of it. So, which helps than just shoveling it. Hi, hi baby girl. Oh, good girl. Yes you are. Yes you are. Okay, come on.
Good girl. you found anything? Look at that. Oh. Oh. What have you found? What have you found? Whoa. What's in there? Is that dinner? Good girl. Oh, what do you have there? Is that your drink? Good girl. Good girl, what is that? Is that your food, Bella?
Well, this was a old rock oven here, but it just is not good for in here. Maybe we'll put it together later, but just to light up on a first light with all the snow and the steamy wood, just was way too smoky in here. It wasn't drafting properly, so I pulled the rock off. We'll use this as a heat reflector, I think. It's noticeably warmer in here than it is out there, so pretty cool.
just to avoid this puppy popping, I think I've got a lot of boughs, the wool blanket Bella and I are going to share, and my sleeping bag. And this has actually a good padding regardless. So I think I'm going to just lie on it without blowing it up. Also, I don't have to give myself as much as a head rush doing that, which is nice. It does get smoky in here, but it is actually quite warm. It's going down to -10 tonight, so over here. And right now I'd say it's like getting close to that outside, but in here it is totally above freezing. Today Bella gets her food raw.
Okay. Yeah, girl.
Well, it's a late dinner. It worked out alright. A mess there for a second when I first lit this fire. There was just too much snow and steam, and then because it was like an old oven that I had made here with Heather in the fall, it didn't draft up properly. It like smoked, and all of a sudden a blizzard came, a short little micro blizzard, and that brought a lot of low pressure, and so it was just way too smoky. I mean, Bella was okay because she was down low. If you're down low here, there's no smoke at all. So this is just my breath. So where we're sleeping will be absolutely fine, but when you stand up close to the exit part, it's definitely smokier. So I whipped this top boulder off here, and that's a good heat reflector. And actually having all these rocks is good because they warm up, and it is substantially warmer in here. The wind is completely blocked, you know, with these snow block walls that I made. I do feel a bit of a draft coming through the door once in a while because it is not blocked. But I did bring 3 blocks in here to fill that in during the night. So pretty good, pretty big space in here. Room for me and Bella, room for I'd say 2 more people comfortably for sure. I mean, you could fit 3 more if you wanted. These rocks now are nice and warm, so they're gonna keep me warm in here. Anyway, pretty cool. I'm warm in here. I'm going to eat dinner, throw some more wood on, maybe cut a bit more wood, and tuck in for the night. I don't know if you guys remember, but we built a longhouse with Sean James and my Self-Reliance, my brother, and Doug Linker. And this is a bit of a taste, I'd say, of what being in the longhouse must have been like. They had open fires for, you know, the different families, and just smoke holes up at the top. Apparently over time a lot of them got eye issues and stuff because they're just inside with smoke. So I'd imagine it would be pretty similar to this at certain times. Enough yabbering, more eating. Came out really good. Much faster way to cook that roast than to actually try to roast it. You already had yours, Belly. I'm sleeping with Bella here. I'm out of the smoke. But if you're up there, you're definitely in the smoke. So maybe next time I'll just bring my wood stove. It's a good idea. I could close it off even more. In the corners I could close tighter. Could bring the walls even higher. And yeah, much more conservative with wood. Get it blazing hot. Bella, it's okay, Belly. Good girl. I'm going to tuck into bed. Managed to dry off quite a bit there at the end because I stopped working hard and the temperature dropped. So pretty good. I'm not feeling soaked. The fire's burning nice now. It's not so smoky. That's really nice.
set back there when it got smoky at first, but it's freaking beautiful in here. It's warm. I brought a few blocks in here, closed the door up. Bella's snuggled right here. She's absolutely adorable. Good girl. We are going to tuck in for the night. Got lots of wood laid in. I got some really good hardwood there too. Perfect size, like don't need to split it, bone dry, about that big. That's just ideal because that burns hot and long and not smoky. Got a few other pieces drying out. I don't know if you noticed, but when I dug up this fire pit, there's actually a few pieces of split wood that were left there under the snow. And they were, you know, a couple of them were actually really dry that were under the other ones. All in all, it's been a good day. Oh, it's wonderful.
Morning, Billy. Good girl.
Actually snowed a little bit this morning. We were pretty snug in here. These rocks are all, yeah, like super hot to touch. So they're providing a lot of good radiant heat. The boots aren't frozen solid. That's a good sign. Oh wow, it is substantially warmer in here now. Pretty good. See, now when the fire's going good, the smoke isn't an issue, but definitely when it's just starting up and it's not drafting well, you want to stay low and then you're good. Notice that Bella hates the smoke, but she's fine.
she's not annoyed with it at all because she's down low. It doesn't bother her. Nice dry wood, seek it out, and yeah, when it's burning well, no smoke at all. Drafting out perfectly. So pretty good system. And then with these walls, you can hear it's windy outside. Zero wind in here. Pretty sweet. Heat from my fire melted my block wall a little bit here. You can see how the snow has gotten a little bit melted. It just goes to show snow's an excellent insulator. Obviously it was holding the heat in pretty darn good. And when it's cold outside, it's not really a big issue. Whew. I don't know if you can see the heat waves coming out of here. Now that my fire's gone, the snow's melting really quick. Really feel the cold out here. Beautiful day though. So it is currently -10 Celsius or 13 Fahrenheit outside, and inside it's cold out there, Belly. It's cold out there. Just give that a minute. This is where I was sleeping here. I put these too far from the fire last night because I didn't want the snow they were jammed into to melt and then have them fall in the fire. Much drier and warmer, of course, but they were a little too far to have dried completely. So over here where I was sleeping, right now it is 14 Celsius or 54 Fahrenheit. -10 outside, 14 inside. And obviously the closer you get to the fire, the warmer it is. It's really pleasant in here when the fire is burning clean and warm. Really nice. I thought this morning, once the sun broke, it probably wasn't as cold as -10. That just goes to show even when my fire had kind of fizzled out, it was definitely providing a good amount of warmth, and the warm rocks providing radiant heat. Pretty good. Right now it's splendid in here. This is a way you can have a fire inside with tarps, and a big fire at that. You know, I could even have it much bigger. Right on. Get my grill going here. So to help keep it from freezing, I kept some of my food in this Nalgene cover. And then this one is just regular water, and that sounds like it might have a smidge of ice in it. If I just slept out, it would all froze for sure. just gonna be making Cowboy coffee. I don't have any filters or anything like that, so I'm just gonna pour my grounds right in the pot and let it boil, and then pull it out, hit it with a cold shot of water, and pour it in my my cooksa. Works great. Let that sit for a minute. Oh yeah, this one froze up a bit. Too far away from the fire, didn't keep it near my person. I'm just gonna pour a small amount of cold water in here. That should help drop the grounds to the bottom. Cheers. Oh, it's so smooth. I don't know. I feel like maybe it's just because I'm camping, but I feel like it's better than the press and better than the drip. Oh, I got a cooking fire going, and so I don't have the same heat I had. It's starting to get a bit chilly. You can even warmer if you like. There. There you go. Keeping this in that Nalgene close to the fire works pretty good to keep it from freezing.
Look, she decided to get up. It's Bella. Oh, Stretch. Good girl. Did you decide to get up? Finally, the smell of the food made her get up. Oh, Stretches. Oh, good girl. A morning stretch. Yeah. Are you excited for breakfast? I bet you are. Good girl. Good girl. Burnt. Perfectly burnt.
Some of these are a little overcooked. Would you like some of those eggs and bacon? And sausage? Yes, you would. Good girl.
Hello? Did you like your breakfast? You would? Okay, sit down. Sit down. Okay.
I have a Canada Goose parka. Because it's late winter, I didn't bring it, although it would be nice today. It's bulky and it's too warm a lot of the time. What I'll often do, so I don't sweat too much, is I will wear just like wool and layers and merino, and then if I'm out and I need to block the wind, I'll wear a shell like my Arc'teryx raincoat. These are Arc'teryx rain pants. I bought these before I went on a loan, so these are 6 years old now. They have seen some heavy use. They're not what they once were, but I've really beat them up, so they've done a good job. They're lightweight, they block the wind, they're waterproof if you're kneeling around. Well, there's better systems for specifics, but I'm kind of using these all year round, right? So I'm using them in the winter and the summer, spring and fall. Oh, there's a better look at the inside. Pretty spacious. Pretty spacious. Me and Bella slept here. Worked out great. Yeah, you can see the wall that was closer to the fire started melting a bit. Not something I was worried about it like falling or anything, but it would have been holding the heat really well. Pretty good all the way back to here.